Before the hackathon even begins, you can already start to assemble your team. You should do this ideally before we get going, before the hackathon starts. Just saves you a bunch of time, and everyone's already on Slack anyway, so why not? Let's go through it. So you have the Find a Team button here. You also have a Manage a Team button. We'll talk about that in a second. Find a Team takes your application, so in this case mine, and I was looking for 3 people. I'm interested in education and mental health. Here's my skills. I'm looking for teammates that have these skills. And what it does is we have a really naive way of doing this, but we try to match you with people who have similar skills, who are looking for similar people to be on the team. So you can see the 70% match up here. And like this person wants to work with 4 people. This person doesn't have a preference. I can read through this. So I'll go through and I'll say, okay, let me check back on this person and this person and this person and this person as you read the profiles. And so then I can go back and I can say, okay, who are my top people that I selected? All right, let me go reach out and I'll hit contact here. When you hit contact, it gives you a recommendation of like how to approach people, because breaking the ice is the hardest thing to do. So this redirects you to Slack. You can copy this message down here and you can go to Slack and you could message Sebastian and you could say exactly this, or you can customize it, whatever you want to do. But you should already start building a team right now. So once you and let's say Sebastian want to form a team, you can click on this create a team and you can go down here and you have to give it a team name. This team name is going to be used throughout the hackathon, so make sure it's not that. Make sure it's something unique and something that you like. A team name that I like. Pick a Slack channel. We'll create a Slack channel for you if it doesn't exist. Ideally, it doesn't exist. So I'll say a team name like that. It'll tell me that this Slack channel is available. I go next. Now we are going to automatically create a GitHub repo for you and your team. Only one person, whoever's creating this right now for the team, is going to get administrative access. It pulls from my profile. So if you go to my profile for my GitHub username, if it doesn't pull from your profile, just type it in. It will make sure that it exists and hit next. So here's where you'll actually rank the nonprofit problems that you want to support. So in our case, we have the same nonprofit, but two different solutions. We either have the education platform or the website revamp. So I'll pick both because I have to, and then I'll go rank the two as such. I'll rank that as my top choice, and then I will pick a team member. Let's go with Jot, add member, and then I'll add some comments. Maybe my reasoning for why I want to pick the website over the education platform. I want to expand my skills on website and SEO design. Cool. Next. Now I have my team that I'm going to submit, and I hit submit to create the team. So when you hit create team here, what it's going to do is it will queue your team for approval by our committee. Our committee will review all of the projects, and we want to make sure we've got a good balance between the two different problems that we're solving for the nonprofit. In the meantime, make sure everybody is on Slack. Go ahead and review both problem statements from the nonprofit still, and then if you hit refresh, you'll keep refreshing this page, and while you wait, just keep watching funny GIFs until you get notified in Slack that your team was created. And we also get a Slack channel created for the team like this. And if I go back to my team page and refresh the page, now I see that my team has a nonprofit that's selected. Here's all the details I need to know about the team name, the Slack channels that are important to us. Here's the assigned nonprofit and the nonprofit problem statement. Here is the current admin of our GitHub repository that is linked right here. Here's how you add more people to the GitHub repository. And then finally, when we get to DevPost, which you go to the DevPost site here, and you go through the creation flow to create your project, you'll put that link in here. Here's a link to judging criteria, how do you create a DevPost project, and pretty much everything you need is in this Hackathon team hub, we call it. So hopefully that's a good idea for you on what you need to do once your application is accepted to OHAC. You find some people that you want to work with. You then send them messages on Slack, get together, talk about what problems you might work on. Then you create a team. One person from your team will create a team. You hear back from us on which nonprofit problem you're going to work for, and then you get started. You've got everything you need in your GitHub repository, including a README with a checklist. You've got the Team Hub, which I showed you, that walks you through everything you need to know for the hackathon. Hopefully that's been super helpful. We'll see you soon.